A lot of people ask me about the business strategy of what GPS is doing in the VR space. And let me just take a moment and explain. I believe that there's going to be huge opportunities being created and being available to us in 3 different segments of within the VR industry. Now, first is the hardware delivery. Now, hardware obviously is the gateway access to be able to access whatever within that technology space, right? And the hardware meaning the VR headset or the VR glass product like we are launching with TCL MOLA G. The content portion is huge because the content is the king in the space right now, and if you could have the good enough contents for customers to enjoy through subscription, there's huge opportunity in that. But the biggest opportunity of all, I truly believe, is in the commerce space within the VR technology world. Now, let me explain. Just think about when you and I bought our PC or when we bought our TV, that hardware that had to be placed somewhere, that hardware we thought that paying $500 or $1,000 for the hardware itself was expensive. But where did you end up spending more money on? You ended up spending more money on the content, which was the television service, which was the subscription, and which was the pay-per-view and video on demand, and different content we paid for over the years. You've spent more money than you've spent in the hardware. But eventually, the biggest spending came from what? The home shopping, infomercial, and the commercial that led you to go buy something. So we know that commerce space is the biggest opportunity of all, but without the content, without the hardware, it doesn't create the commerce opportunity. And same thing, we have seen the same thing happen last 10, 15 years with the smart devices using tablets and smartphones out there in the market, spending a few hundred to a couple $1,000s in the hardware, but eventually spending more money in contents like Netflix and different streaming services, as well as games and different applications that you paid for. But eventually, where do you spend the most amount of money? Your favorite commerce, mobile commerce, social commerce applications is where you probably spend the most amount of money right now. We believe that with the wearable hardware solution that we're launching with TCL MOLA G is going to lead you to having more content that you enjoy more than ever, because you're not watching or listening anymore, you're experiencing. But more importantly, it's going to give you a new experience in commerce like you have never experienced before. Just think about 20 years ago when e-commerce started. Everybody said, hey, you know what? Yes, I like to buy things at home so I don't have to drive 30 minutes, go down to the store. However, who wants to buy things without experiencing it? Well, e-commerce kind of did that for us. However, we still go to the store even under the pandemic because some things we just want to experience before we purchase. But what if you could bring experiencing portion of shopping experience, but do it at the comfort and safety of your own home? And that's what's going to be available with these wearable display hardware products that we're bringing to the marketplace. Imagine being able to do e-commerce with virtual reality experiencing or augmented reality experiencing before the purchase. Well, that's what GPS is doing right now. That's why we started partnering up with a couple brands already in the United States, 3 different brands in Japan already, and we have already partner up with 30 different brands in Korea to bring over 200 different products onto our GPS commerce platform, because as we launch VRLU mobile application and start our experience before purchase commerce experience platform, I promise you that people are going to be able to experience these products before purchasing using their TCL 10 Plus mobile phone in a way that it would just blow everybody's mind. And we're doing this before anybody else, so I could tell you, as you're excited and I'm excited about the opportunity being created with the MOLA G product hardware, I know that the bigger income opportunity will be available for you through the VRLU content platform and other services we're planning to add in next couple years down the road. But the biggest opportunity will be available for you because of the commerce platform we're developing together. So learn the products we have right now. By learning, go through the training, but more importantly, become a customer of your own product so you can master the product, create your own testimonies, so you could go out and tell everybody about about it. And in next 12 to 24 months, you're going to see dozens of brands, hundreds of products that you're going to absolutely love being added onto our GPS commerce platform. So master the process, understand the opportunity, and let's go out there and design your future to be better and by upgrading your reality with GPS.